Hello, everybody. So, oh boy. Well, let's get this out of the way. Um, this is definitely going to be one of my more aggressive videos. So, if you don't want to hear someone pissed off speaking, leave now or forever have trauma. No, just kidding. But literally, this is going to be one of my more aggressive videos. So, on to what I'm talking about. So, my friend, and I'm leaving her name out of courtesy because, respect to privacy and yada yada yada. So, let me just tell you a little something here. Freaking family can be ridiculous sometimes, okay? Here's why I say that. So, my friend, basically, she's been in a abusive household. Well, emotionally abusive, like manipulation, gaslighting, and just all this stupid shit. So, I have had to tell her, you need to get out of that situation, that's not healthy for you. And she's always tried to stay there because she loves her freaking family like crazy. And I'm like, okay, but you need to take a step back. You need to get yourself out of there because that's not healthy. And you can't take care of your family if yourself isn't healthy, basically. So, finally, and I'm still terrified I'm terrified she's gonna go back because I know what that's done to her. She has gotten to the point of nearly killing herself on multiple occasions. She has been in the hospital and all that fun jizz. And so I finally get her to finally leave that situation. And of course, her entire family, well, not entire family, but the main portion of her family is pissed. They're pissed. They're like, oh, you're just such a horrible, horrible person. And it's just like, and let me tell you something. Family is not always that great. Hell, family can be really horrible sometimes. Friends can be closer than family on so many occasions, okay? I am not very personal with my family, okay? However, I try to deal with whatever I've got. And I even have a family member I honestly just hate. And I don't want my friend to be in that situation where she either kills herself because her family has treated her like shit so fucking much, or she ends up hating her family, which, they would be pretty pissed off at that too. But no, because she chooses to step back, not leaving her family. No, my friend's not a freaking snowflake. She doesn't just run away from her problems. No, she's taking a step back so she can get on her own feet, so she can come back to her family and be able to help them. And I have to re-explain this to her all the time because she just like, I really love them and I want to take care of them. And I'm like, you can't take care of them when you can't take care of yourself. You can't hold other people's weight when your feet are wobbly with your own. You gotta take care of yourself. You need to get on your own feet. And then you can come back and you can help them with full force, which will, in the long run, be so much more effective. But anyhow, her family wants to act like she's this horrible freaking person. And it's like, okay, look, my friend, she's not perfect. But who the hell is? Who the hell is perfect? Seriously. No one is freaking perfect. I'm definitely not. You're not. No one is perfect. Like, We all have our flaws. And she's not a bad person for just trying to step the frick back. She's not a bad person for that. In fact, leaving before she hates them, I would consider that actually a good fucking thing. But guess what? People don't get that. People don't understand. They're not willing to listen. They're not willing to try to put themselves in her shoes. Of course, if they were willing to put themselves in her shoes, maybe this wouldn't be the issue. But anyhow, this is a big, nice, huge rant to just basically say, one, family is not always the most important thing. And sometimes you have to take a step back. And if you love your family, but they're abusing you, but you love other parts of your family and you want to take care of your family, you need to take a step back and come back at it, because you're not going to be effective. Like, you gotta come back when you are prepared. A surgeon can't help somebody if they don't know how to perform surgery. A psychologist can't help you understand what's wrong with your brain if they're not well trained. Hell, a freaking bodybuilder can't lift shit if they don't, work out. Like, you've got to get that practice on you. You've got to take care of yourself. And then with the love you have, you can come back. It's not a bad thing. And for me, I've cut off one of my family members before, just straight up. And that's not a bad thing either. People need to realize that cutting off people for your own mental health and taking a step or two back so you can help yourself. And I never say, anything's forever, because I'm like, okay, maybe one day I can come back to this and I can handle it then. But right now, sometimes you gotta take that step back, and you can't just try to take everything on your own. It's so freaking important to take care of yourself, because if you take care of yourself, you can take care of others. Now, there are people who are going to be like, try to take care of themselves and in a selfish manner. But you do have to kind of be selfish sometimes, because if your mental health is so out of whack that because of people treating you like shit, then honestly, how much help can you really be? You can't be helpful because you're messed up. And you need to step back and get your own feet on the ground, and instead of being bullied down to the ground over and over again, not allowed to get up. And that's exactly what's been happening with my friend, and it pisses me off to no end, because no one is perfect, and you shouldn't hurt someone. You shouldn't be guilt tripping them because they're not perfect. Because guess what? We are fucking human. We are human beings. We mess up. We are not perfect. And anyone who thinks for the slightest second that we are has another thing coming, and a lot of disappointment. So yeah, I'll leave it off on that, and hopefully other people will soon realize that they can't treat their family like shit just because, and honestly, no one should treat anyone like shit just because they walk away from their family for a bit, because it's not forever. And it's not being like, oh, I hate you, so I'm walking away. No, people, really decent people, like people who actually care, take a step back so that they can handle it again one day. And so they can come back with more force and be more effective in helping and loving. And yeah, I will end on that note. Like I said, just no one's perfect. Stop acting like we are. Thank you. Goodbye.